teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rogers. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Testing the right side here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Rogers. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a wide receiver screen. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And 3rd and short to hand the ball off. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. gets the football. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Here he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback keeps the football. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the quarterback keeps it here. He gets loose. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
They got the completion, but as a quarterback, you like to avoid those situations. I'm sure it's fine now, but they can really take a toll on you after 4 quarters.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. He breaks free.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Finding some room at the 25. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Great cut there. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this a deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
You know, kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
He decides to keep it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas Tech!
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And third down is a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He keeps it on the design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fall.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Red Raiders! This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Sayin. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Bell. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Makes the first down, but Hazy plays big hit there at the end.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Moves out of the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Throws it to the right. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking downfield, it's Sand. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Back down the middle, it's Hudson. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught near the goal line. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 35-21. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, down by a couple of possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern with his defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And the wideout goes in motion. Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There was no catching him that time. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Red Raiders will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. State offense comes back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the 2nd half. He's going to hand this off. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. And he's brought down there.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
To throw, it's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it in the open. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. That's caught. It's West.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that is a nice job here by the fullback. But let's give credit to the offensive line as well, because when you're going up against that 3-4 look from the defense, the job of the defensive line is just to hold that offensive line off of the linebackers and free them up to make a tackle. But on that play, let's give credit. The O-line did their job. They not only handled the defensive line, but the linebackers as well, which gave the big fella room to run.
Third down play for this offense. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop. Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the 1st down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a
deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They feed the fullback this time. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. In the coverage, he makes the stop on this return. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Hunt over the middle. He's west. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's West. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And the Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the freshman is brought down after a really solid run there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Second down after that previous play. And the offense will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.